trade trend, right?
Yep.
And so let's go ahead and maybe pull it up from your end and give a little bit of breakdown of the thought process behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
absolutely.
100,000 foot view.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Yeah, obviously we'll be getting into this in more depth on our Wednesday webinar, so I'm excited to do that. But I'll give you just a quick rundown. So I've got probably one of the most followed stocks right now, right? NVIDIA, a chart of NVIDIA pulled up. So I'll kind of just explain what the indicator does, what makes it unique, and kind of explain the symbology. So this is just a daily chart of NVIDIA. And you'll notice really three types of symbols on the chart. So you've got a red arrow, okay? You have red arrows, green arrows. You have red and green dots, okay? And some of those might be a little tricky to see. And then you've got horizontal lines, either red or green horizontal lines. So let's look at the arrows real quick first. So the arrows are a forecasted sell signal. Okay, so a red arrow would be a forecasted sell, a green arrow would be a forecasted buy signal. And what that is it's simply a forecast of future trend direction. So if we get a red sell arrow, the algorithm is telling us that it anticipates a rotation lower in the asset. Now, that doesn't mean that we want to go ahead and short right there. Same thing with a green buy arrow. We don't necessarily want to buy in when you see the arrow. That's simply a forecast. And we'll pull up another chart to demonstrate. But when you get that arrow, there's not currently a signal on NVIDIA at the moment. It's going to give you a suggested entry price. Okay, so let's just look at the sell signal here. When this arrow came in back in September, it's going to tell us to enter at a lower price, so that we would use a sell stop order if there's follow through in that direction. Well, in this case, there was, and you can see that's where the dot comes in. So this dot tells us where the candle that we would have entered on if we shorted NVIDIA. All right. And in this case, we got the trend follow through. Really nice move. And remember, this entire trend was forecasted ahead of time. Same thing with this buy, right? So notice how there is a very strong reversal here. There was the green forecasted buy arrow. That was provided ahead of time, and it does not repaint. So that's on the chart. It's set in stone before the uptrend. Notice at the very top, sell signal before the downtrend. Notice down here, green arrow before the uptrend. So these are all, they don't repaint. They're all set in stone before the trend actually sets in. Now, going back to the sell signal, if we get that forecasted move and we reach the suggested entry price, the algorithm will also print a trailing stop level. So it's going to read the market in real time, and the algorithm uses a complex combination of volatility, momentum, trend strength studies that gauge, for instance, the momentum direction, the trend strength, the volatility. An example of that would be like average true range, and it prints us a trailing stop. And it might be a little faint here, but you can see there's the last trailing stop. So if you use that to manage the position, you would be taken out down here. So entry would have been right up here. You would have been taken out down here right before the trend reversed. Same thing here. We get a buy signal. There's the move up. There's the last trailing stop. You could have been taken out actually right where you could have gotten in on the sell signal. Okay. So that's really the high level overview of the indicator. It's designed to give us a forecasted trend direction before the trend actually sets in, using a very complex algorithm. It's somewhere around 800 lines of code. That's really meant to reduce the lagging component of most other indicators and give us an accurate forecast.